Well, hi everyone. Steve Jackson, Doterra Consultant. This is a Doterra Business webinar for the 30th of September. Hope everyone's having a great day, regardless where you are in the world. I know we have a few people coming from the States and from Europe, so be great to hear from all of you later. But anyway, this is a Doterra presentation. This should just take you through a rounded view of Doterra, and just so you know if it's something you want or you don't want. So let's open the screen up so everyone can see what's going on. There you go, that's better. Anyway, let's take the first slide. I like to start the webinar off like this because I think it's a good view of Doterra for someone new to the business. Of course, if you're a veteran network marketer, then this may also make sense, but may be irrelevant for you. But nevertheless, if you're new to the business, this is really what it's all about. Because Richard Branson, great inspiration for some people, for many people in the world, who understand that he started from a market stall selling second-hand records in Putney, which is incredible for the fact that now he runs a Virgin Air, and before that he was running Virgin Records, and he even runs Virgin Rail in the UK. He runs some massive industry. So, but nevertheless, he's a quote from him which I always quite like is, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity but you're not sure you can do it, say yes, and then learn how to do it later. And this is Doterra. You don't need to know anything about anything. If you've got a basic interest in knowing more about essential oils, wellness, health, and you would like to make some extra money, this is the way to think. You will learn about it later. We will take you through the training. But let's see what Doterra is all about. Let's start from the first one. What is Doterra? Well, first of all, it's one of the top therapeutic grade essential oil companies in the direct sales industry. There's not really anyone bigger or doing as well as Doterra. They opened the doors to business in 2008, and the success in the global market has been absolutely amazing. I think the main reason is because Doterra gives people like you and me the opportunity to make money from home, as well as having a healthier lifestyle through essential oils and wellness ideologies, I think. Somebody said that it's like a self-help group where you can make money. I don't know, but I think, yeah, maybe in some ways it is. I'm not going to argue with that. But I checked a few weeks ago, and I thought it was quite interesting. The interest in Doterra over the last 5 years in Google Trends. And if we look at the competitor in living against Doterra, you can see the difference. It's amazing. Almost twice as high. The amount of people searching online for Doterra is almost twice as high as Young Living. And that's got to be saying something. That's saying that this company has a reputation that people want to find out about. And Google doesn't lie. The general public are searching for this. So again, this is a good reason to get into this, because at the moment people are really looking at this company. But what's all the fuss about? Well, Doterra Essential Oils represents the safest, purest, and most beneficial essential oil available today. It's as simple as that. A good 30% of people who join Doterra join as wholesale customers because they are looking for the safest, purest, and most beneficial essential oils available to them. They're not interested in the business, they just want the product. So again, if you're getting into this, there is a customer base out there who really just wants to buy the product. Every doTERRA product goes through their doTERRA quality protocol, which if you join the business, you'll be able to look at it a bit more deeply, which is very intense. It goes through a massive, several stages. And this basically ensures that you get the best quality essential oils for yourself, your family, and your customers. So you can be assured that you can tell them these are the best, and you won't get anything better than these. So let's have a look at the reason why that is the case by one of the videos that tells us about the quality of essential oils.
So when we talk about quality, it's not always about what testing you're doing. You have to look at the whole process and what that means collectively. And I believe that doTERRA does that better than anyone else.
doTERRA is the best company in the industry right now. I mean, they're the leaders. I mean, there's no one that's really coming close to doing what they're doing. I haven't seen anything like it in my 20 years of being in this industry, of a company going to the lengths that they go to secure the best oil in the world.
doTERRA's commitment to quality starts well before the plants are even distilled. Through our co-impact sourcing, the CPTG process starts then. And then it goes through a three-tiered testing process that starts with outside labs and finishes off inside the company here, and then continues on after the bottles are sold.
We do several layers of testing, including GCMS, optical rotation, specific gravity, refractive index, chiral testing, carbon-14, probably more extensive than just about any lab out there.
I've been doing research with essential oils for about 15 years now. So I've worked with a lot of oils and a lot of tests, and the one thing that I've noticed consistently is that unless you're starting with an oil that has a consistent quality, you're not going to get good results.
You know, a lot of our oils are used in aromatherapy or topical use. We want to make sure that we do not only make a product that's effective, but it's also going to be safe. And that's why we do a thorough analysis to look at the composition to make sure that it is safe. But at the same time, we also go ahead and do skin irritation testing, which is also called as the RIP testing or repeat insult patch testing, to make sure that when you apply it on topically, it's not irritating to your skin.
To a wellness advocate, we always keep them in mind, and we talk about it in our training. And what matters is that the details matter. You know, quality is in the details, and so because we're so passionate and so detailed, we're sure not to miss those things that are going to make the difference between just an okay product and a great product.
We stand behind our quality processes because we have the most in-depth and knowledgeable staff. We have set the standard for what the quality process should be. The testing knowledge that is gained as well as passed on with each bottle is, you cannot measure.
One of the things that I've recognized about the quality of essential oils and the testing is that it's a dynamic environment. It's changing. And this is why it's so important that doTERRA leads the front, that doTERRA is developing and processing and coming up with new ways, new opportunities to prove out the quality of essential oils, and frankly, in a way that no other company is able to do. As we continue to grow, as we continue to expand throughout the world, I'm proud to say that doTERRA has made that commitment and will not waver or deviate from that.
Okay, let's move on. Well, what products? I mean, that showed a great example of how the products are made and how high quality they are, but what are the products that doTERRA offer to the customer? Well, obviously, therapeutic grade essential oils is one, but they break them down into single oils, blended oils, other wellness products, as well as hair and skin care products, as well as also products that can be bought in like enrollment kits for specific uses. For example, an athletics package, which is quite good, and then another aroma, and then a diffuser package. There's many different packages depending on what type you want. But all these are available from the person who invited you to this meeting, and you can check the brochure or the catalogue later. And also, if you come here through an email, you can, as you leave this meeting, you will pick up your catalogue then. The available enrollment kits for Doterra start from about $35 or £20, €20, or 50 Australian dollars. And they go up as high as $2,500. Most people join with the mid-sized kits, you know, the family essential or the emotional aromatherapy diffuser kit. Because, well, I'll tell you in the next slide the reason why, because there is a very good reason why you should buy an enrollment kit if you're going to start this business, purely on the money side of it. But as I said, why purchase a product enrollment kit? Very, very good reason. You will get an amazing price reductions buying the enrollment packages rather than buying them individually later. That's one reason. And then depending on the size of the enrollment kits, you can get as much as 55% off retail. That does mean the €2,500 kit, $2,500 kit, sorry. Also, the enrollment fee is waived. So the $35, £20, €20, 50 Australian dollars is taken away from the price of the enrollment kits. You don't pay that, which is also makes sense straight away. Also, you get a nice selection of products to share with your family and friends, and if you're intending to get into the business side of it heavily with future customers. And obviously, you get finally you get a chance to try the product firsthand instead of believing what I'm telling you. I mean, that's an obvious reason. Okay, well, what's the difference between it being, there's two types of choices. Well, of course, retail means you just pay retail, but the other two real choices is wellness advocate or the wholesale customer. For people in Australia, this is not going to make sense because you've still got a thing called for a customer, which I believe is going to be changing in the future. But at the moment, most of the world is working with wellness advocates versus wholesale customer. Now, the wholesale customer and the wellness advocate both get 25% off their products as discount. Both have the loyalty reward bonus points to get free products. Both get the product of the month when they do the LRP order, which again is free. They both get shipping reward points, which again can go against free products. However, the wellness advocate also gets a personalized Doterra website, bonuses and commissions, access to reports and statistics telling them how their business is going, where the money's coming from, etc., etc. So the big difference is that the wellness advocate is a business person. A wholesale customer is someone that wants to buy wholesale. Simple as that. If we look at the wholesale customer enrollment kit, well, as I've already said, you get a free web shop, free back office, no monthly fee. As I said before, I might have not said yet. Free online training, upline support, and free webinar enrollment for the people who want it. So what you can do, you can send if you've got someone who's interested in the business, send them to me. I'll do the business presentation for them, and then you enroll them afterwards, because I've done the work for you, and then you just need to enroll them. As simple as that. So, but how do you build the business? That's the important factor. A lot of people join Doterra not realizing what they're actually supposed to do. Which, yeah, you've never done this before. Why would you know? But one of the main ways, but this is not for everyone, but this is one of the main ways, is teaching classes and holding events, and as a kind of a way of to share the doTERRA products with people. For most people, this begins by just incorporating the oils into their lives, into their lifestyle, using them with their children, family and friends. Learning how to use them. Obviously, this is a work process. Learning how to use them. Of course, if you are a aromatherapist or you already have knowledge of essential oils, you're at an advantage, of course. And then teach others in instruction classes, introductory classes, or specific use classes, which is kind of good as well. Then people understand what you're aiming at. And this is the main way to share it with people, because people will ask in the end if they smell a gorgeous smell on you. So, what are you wearing, or what have you got on? And that's an in for you to just talk about essential oils and doTERRA. Hosting classes is, as I said, one of the ways to make money from doTERRA, and it is a great way. And some classes, they run them like this. They run like healthy family and children classes, home spa classes where you can a few glasses of wine with girlfriends and talk about essential oils, and then one class which I heard does work very well is cooking with essential oils, because at the end of the evening there's something to eat and there's that time to discuss things over a coffee. It's a great way, but there's lots of ideas there for running these classes. Alternatively, the online method of marketing your business is obviously out there nowadays. Social media has changed everything. The reality is, if you're not on social media while running these businesses, it's going to be tougher to be successful. But nevertheless, it is from my opinion, such an important way, because you can discuss subjects with people in forums in health and wellness and natural products and essential oils. The main ideology or concept of doing this is, say, for example, branding yourself rather than your business, finding your target market in, for example, groups, adding value to your business by discussing information about essential oils and wellness, and being that trusted expert that people are going to say, well, so and so knows about essential oils, and speaking to her about it. And that is, if you're interested in the business, you need to be understanding that's the way it's going to be. You need to be that person who people want to come to and ask about essential oils, and in this case, doTERRA. So how do you get paid? Good question. Well, there's a few ways, of course. We can start from retail, which is, of course, an easy way of making money fast, 25% on each product. So, yeah, an easy way of doing it. But then, if you're running a business, the other bonuses which are worth looking at are the fast bonus paid weekly, and then the Power 3 bonus paid monthly, the uni-level organizational bonus paid monthly, the empowerment bonus paid monthly, which is a new bonus for premiers and silvers, and then the leadership pool bonus, which is for people even further up. But I've got a video which will show you a little better than me how this system works. So check this out.
The purpose of this video is to help you understand how you make money with Doterra. There are some common acronyms you will hear that need to be explained. PV stands for product volume. All commissions are paid based on a point system called PV. PV has a different value for each product, but it's close to $1 per point. WA stands for Wellness Advocate. This is Doterra's name for distributors. LRP stands for Loyalty Rewards Program. LRP is the monthly auto ship of product. WAs who opt into LRP have access to all the bonuses. There are 4 basic ways to make money with Doterra: retail bonus, fast start bonus, power of 3 bonus, and unilevel bonus. You earn money when you sell a product at retail price. Once a month, the company will send you a check for 25% the volume you sold at retail. In summary, you'll earn 25% of everything you sell at retail price. Doterra's compensation plan helps you make money right from the start with the Fast Start bonus. For each new WA wholesale account you enroll, Doterra will pay you 20% on anything they purchase within the first 60 days. For example, you tell your friend Sally about Doterra, and let's say she purchases a diamond kit for 2,000 PV. You will receive a check in the mail for $400 the following week. If Sally makes any additional purchases in her first 60 days, you will receive another check for 20% of her purchase. Fast Start bonus checks are paid to 3 generations of enrollers. You would earn 20% for being Sally's enroller, 10% on anyone Sally enrolls, and 5% on anyone their enrollee then enrolls. In review, for the first 60 days, anyone you enroll, you earn 20%. Anyone they enroll, you earn 10%. And you'll earn 5% on your third level. The third way you make money is through the Power of 3 bonus. It works like this. If you enroll 3 accounts that maintain a minimum of 100 PV on your front line, and the combined total of your sales and your frontline sales equals 600 PV, Doterra will send you a bonus check for $50 in addition to all the other earnings you receive. Now, if you help those 3 people on your front line do exactly the same thing, then the company will send you a $250 bonus check. Now, if you help their teams do exactly the same thing, then the company will send you a $1,500 bonus check. Here is another graphic to simplify. You earn $50 for your first level, $250 for your second level, and $1,500 for your third level. Doterra's main commission plan is called Unilevel Organizational Bonus, and perhaps the most generous and unique plan available. You earn an increasing rate of commission on each level down through 7 levels. On the first level, you earn 2% on all accounts that are over 60 days old. You earn more money on each level until it maxes out at 7% on the 7th level. Most other plans start you out on a higher percentage rate at the beginning, and as levels deepen, you earn less percentage, meaning overall, less money for you. So with Doterra's compensation plan, you actually make the most on the most and the least on the least. So, if we compared another company's plan with Doterra's plan having the same amount of volume, the same team size, the same levels, when you reach the 7th level, you would earn $20,000 more with Doterra's plan. Doterra's built-in dynamic compression, which simply means that you're paid on a true 7 levels of sales. If someone doesn't purchase within your organization, then the levels below them roll up, so that it actually is 7 levels. So to summarize, unilevel commissions are paid down 7 levels, increasing your percentage earned the deeper you go. And dynamic compression skips inactive levels for the best commissions. Doterra boasts a 65% retention rate, and that's 6 times the national average, which means once you build your business, it makes it much easier to maintain a steady residual income by helping people with products that they want and products that bless their lives.
Okay, let's move on. But let me think about Doterra. But you've got to kind of ask yourself, well, why is this the perfect time to join? Well, for me, I was looking for something like this, and that's the reason I joined it. But there's many reasons why. the reason I looked at Doterra, I researched it a lot, and I did realise that through my research that the global health crisis was creating a vacuum in the market for this sort of product. In addition, that at least in the States anyway, and generally Europe as well, less so. People are spending a lot of money on healthcare and wellness. In the States, it's $1.06, which is almost 20% of someone's earnings. So there's people wanting to spend money on this sort of stuff. But also the rise in health costs, healthcare costs, has made people realise that they need to take responsibility for their own healthcare, especially when it comes to minor things, and not going to the doctor every time they've got a little ailment, because it's costing them a lot of money. And essential oils are basically a cheaper option on the long run, even though the products are quite expensive. Well, not expensive, but they are. When you think of them individually, the quality is worth every penny. But when you go to the doctors, you could be spending a lot of well-earned cash when you could just go to your cover and get your own safe alternative out of cover, which would help you and your family. There's also a trend in the health and alternative remedies industry. People that are looking for an alternative in that sense. They're looking for something healthier, less toxic. Regarding the business side of it, extremely low startup costs. As I've said before, $35 is nothing to start a business. £20, €20 and 50 Australian dollars. We're not talking about big bucks here. We're talking about a very, very affordable way to start a business. Also, Doterra is an incredibly stable and reliable opportunity. Since the last 8 years, they have only been getting better and becoming a more of a powerful option in the marketplace. When it comes to individual wealth, Doterra's earning potential is unlimited. You can earn what you want to earn, which creates quite a powerful feeling when you realise that you can actually make good money from this, and you can make a living which will sustain you for many, many years ahead. And which means that you can change your lifestyle and change the way you think about what you want to do in life, which I think is a powerful thing to think about. But how much can you earn? I'm going to talk in dollars here. We're not going to be talking in pounds and euros. I can't keep mixing the money up, but everyone understands dollars, so I think that's completely fine. But you've got to remember, these earnings are the amounts, average earnings per month gained by individual work, and it's not wages. You don't get them every month regardless. But if we start from the executive, you can probably do that in about 3 months and get about $200 a month, which is not bad. You generally be doing a overall volume of about 2,000 and a personal volume of about 100 odd a month, which if you're working this business properly, you should be able to do that. That should not be a problem. The turning point, I think, in the pay ratios or the ranks is when you hit Premier, Silver, and Gold. This is the turning point where you say to yourself, right, I can really make money from this business. I can really move on and think about finishing my full-time job and taking on Doterra full-time. This is the area, but even when you hit elite, you've already said to yourself, right, I'm moving forward. But that's how I felt. When you hit Premier, Silver, and Gold, this is the turning point of your business. You know that it's working. You know you can make money from it, and you know that It's only a matter of time before you become a platinum or diamond. And all of these figures here are quite correct. That's, for example, the silver. Silver, someone who hits the rank of silver needs 3 elites in his team. So each elite will do approximately 3,000 overall volume. So that's 9,000 overall volume plus that little extra. That's 10,000 overall volume. So that these numbers, these figures are quite correct. You will earn that, especially if you're doing a lot of work yourself. So $2,500 is not such a unusual amount to think of. Anyway, let's have a look at what. This is a question I like to ask anyone that joins Doterra, and they think they're serious about the business. I always ask them, what do you want to be in? Where do you want to be in 5 years' time? Are you is Doterra going to be a platform for you to change your life, or is it just a platform just to make a little extra money? Now, both of these options are completely fine, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when I know where you want to go, then I can help you achieve that. That's really my role in this. So, do you want to be a leader? Well, if the answer is yes to that, right, we can do that. Do you want to build a Doterra team? Right, we can do that. Do you want to earn 6 figures income with Doterra? Right, we can have a go at doing that as well. Or do you just want to earn $200 a month for your kids? We can do that. Anything you want to do in this business is really up to you and how far you want to go with it. Whatever you think you need, I think Doterra can deliver to most people. It depends how much you want to put into it. Simple as that. You've got to think about it. Is Doterra the right business for you? In reality, the decision is yours. The final word is yours. Do you want to make a change in your life? If that's the case, yeah, you've come to the right place. But you need to take action. And the first action is obviously joining Doterra, because it will impact on your life if you want it to or not. Joining Doterra, once you've using the oils on a daily basis, you'll find that they become a part of your life. But again, the decision is yours, and I'm sure that you're going to make the right decision. But let's go through basically go through a recap of the whole business, so you can kind of take a better look at it.
Doterra offers product through a yearly wholesale membership. For a low membership fee of $35, a wellness advocate will be able to purchase products at wholesale prices 25% below retail. A new wellness advocate can choose to enroll with just the $35 enrollment fee, or Doterra offers several product kits as enrollment options. If you purchase an enrollment kit, not only will the membership fee be waived, but you will receive a substantial discount on Doterra products. We have found that as new wellness advocates experience the purity and potency of Doterra essential oils and essential oil wellness products, they naturally are inclined to share their experiences and the products with others. To help you on your journey, Doterra has included in your enrollment packet 3 brochures: Living, Sharing, and Building Doterra Naturally. Meet with the individual who invited you today to review enrollment options and choose the best fit for you.
Okay, so what should you do next? Good question. Well, to become a doTERRA wellness advocate or wholesale customer, get back to the person who invited you to this presentation. Now, if it was me, then of course get in touch with me. If you're arrived via social media or Facebook, Twitter, etc., or in email invitation, you should receive an email after this presentation with enrollment instructions, or at least you should receive a thank you pop-up after you leave this meeting, which allows you to enroll quite simply. Well, anyway, it's been great to hear from everybody, to see everybody here, so I'd like to see you next time, if possible. And if you join, I will speak to you on the other side later. Anyway, have a good day, and just have a good day.